Alright, what's going on, guys? Today's video is not going to be a very happy one. Today I have a very irritated mindset for the video that I'm going to record. Today we're going to be talking about my recent order from motorcyclesuperstore.com. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you are well aware that I just made a very large purchase from Motorcycle Superstore. A purchase in which I spent $1,469 on their website. Now, I ordered this on July 24th, last Friday, 25th, whatever. It was last Friday. So I made the purchase. I bought me a new helmet, my wife a new helmet, me a jacket, her gloves, me gloves, and the Icon Squad 3 backpack, which I actually have on now. And I also bought a mirror visor for her helmet. So, since it was such a big order and I wanted these things now, because I haven't been really running with much of any gear aside from my Icon Field Armor vest, I went ahead and opted. I was like, I already spent $1,400. I'll pay the $20 for the overnight shipping. Well, paid the $1,400 for the overnight shipping, and I realized shortly after ordering, I was like, ah, shit, today's Friday. The earliest it's going to get to me is Tuesday, because the shit will ship out on Monday, get here Tuesday, whatever. Well, when I made the order, it said the estimated date of delivery was going to be the 30th, which was actually Tuesday, or it was actually Wednesday. So, I was like, you know what, whatever, that's not too bad, whatever, I'll get over it. So, when I placed this order, every single thing that I bought said it was in stock, ships within 1 business day. So, everything should have went out on Tuesday if they're overnighting it. Everything should have went out on Tuesday. It makes sense, correct? So, I was like, okay, it'll all go out Tuesday, it'll be here Wednesday. So I'm looking at my order on Monday, and it shows that everything is in stock, aside from my jacket, her gloves, and her jacket. So I'm like, huh, that's weird. Well, the first purchase was $1,269. That was with all of our gear. And then the second purchase was $200 for two face shields and my jacket. So all of the second order, the $200 order, all that was in stock. So that all shipped out. And I didn't even pay for overnight shipping, because with that one, where it was going to take an extra day than I thought for the big order to come in, that one was going to get here on the same day, on the 30th. So this one's, I get an email from this one on Monday saying that it shipped. Are you? Something? Alright, that's weird. Anyway, so I get the email on Monday saying that my order for the visors and the backpack shipped. I'm like, okay, cool. I should be getting another. I should be getting my other notification tomorrow for the other items, the big order. Next day comes, check my order. Haven't gotten anything all day, and it's still showing that her gloves and my jacket are on order. So, wait. I'm like, I'm not gonna call. I'll wait and see what happens on Wednesday. Wednesday still says on order. So I call Wednesday, right? I call, no. I let Wednesday ride. On Thursday, I called at 8 in the morning on my way home. 8 in the morning, literally the minute they opened. Called and said, hey, look, my stuff was supposed to get here on Wednesday. It is now Thursday. I just paid $1,269 on this order and paid the $20 for overnight shipping. I feel like with an order that size, with the amount of money that I just spent there, whenever you give me an estimated date of delivery of the 30th, that shit better be here on the 30th. I don't think I'm irrational for thinking that. So she goes, oh yeah, well, I do apologize. It still looks like your gloves, the women's gloves and the men's jacket are still on order from Icon. And I said, well, then if that's the case, why when I placed my order, did it not say that those were currently out of stock or currently back order or something like that? Because it's pretty impossible for those items to ship next day if you don't even have them in your warehouse. And she went, oh, well, I don't know why I would say that. This lady had no clue what she was talking about. She literally just sounded like it was just a job. She had to be there. She had no interest in being at work. So I tell the lady, I was like, well, I apologize, but this is pretty ridiculous that I paid $20 for overnight shipping. This shit should be here, or I should have at least had all of the in-stock items shipped to me, since there's 3, 6, would have been 4 items that are in stock, 2 that aren't. I should have at least gotten the 4 items that are in stock shipped to me prior, because right on your profile on motorcyclesuperstore.com, when you go and you look at your profile and you look at your current orders, it specifically says on there, some items may arrive separate from others solely to get you your things as quickly as possible, as we have multiple warehouses where our orders can ship from. If they're in different warehouses, they're going to ship in different boxes, obviously. So I said, why didn't you guys just ship the damn in-stock items separately? What the fuck is she doing? I was like, that's what's kind of baffling me right now. Why did I pay for overnight shipping when I ordered on Friday? It is now Thursday that I'm calling you, which means if they ship out today, the earliest I can get them is Friday. Like, the earliest I can get them is Friday. And she goes, oh, well, I can always just refund your overnight shipping and we can ship them ground. I looked at my phone and was like, what the fuck? How the fuck does that solve my issue with needing my things quickly? You're going to give me back my $20 for the shipping that I paid for to get them here quickly. And then whenever everything comes in, you're going to ship them 3 to 4 day ground? How in the fuck is that resolving my issue? That's making my issue worse, but giving me a $20 bill. What the fuck does that do? That does me no good. So I was like, I don't really know how that helps me. I just need you to ship all of my in-stock items overnight, and then when the other items get there from the Icon factory, you need to ship those overnight as well, because that's what I paid for and that's what I expect. And she goes, okay, yeah, I can put a notation in here to ship all of the in-stock items for you, and then whenever the on-order stuff gets here, which should either be today or the next, we'll ship those out overnight as well. I said, okay, that's fine. Thank you. Hang up. She said you'll get an email within the next 2 to 3 hours or so, letting you know that the in-stock items have shipped, so you know those are on the way. I said, okay. And I said, okay, that's fine, that works. So, go to sleep. I work overnight. Wake up at noon. No email. So I called him back, just to confirm. Because if they don't ship out today, they're not going to ship out until the next day, which means it's going to be another 2 days before I get my shit. Talk to the guy. Yeah, it looks like your on-order items didn't come in today, so they should be here tomorrow. But I do see that she requested your shipment of the in-stock items. Okay, great. You'll be getting an email soon. All right, go to sleep. Wake up at 5. Wife gets home, we eat, we go to the gym, come out of the gym, still have no email. It is now 7 o'clock. So I call them back again. Guy answers the phone. I explained to him the situation, and he said, oh yeah, I do see that she did input a notation in the order, but the only issue is this isn't really gonna, he said, this isn't really going to do anything. No one's gonna see this. And I said, what? He said, yeah, there's no way for anybody to just see this in the reservation unless, or this in the order, unless they actually happen to just go into the order for some reason. He said, let me put you on hold and give me 1 minute. I said, all right. So he puts me on hold, comes back about a minute later and says, okay, you're all taken care of. I sent an instant message to the factory manager, to the warehouse manager in the Kentucky location where all of your in-stock items are. He's got everything taken care of. You shipping labels have already been printed out for all of your in-stock items. They'll be on the way. They'll be on the way. And then I asked him, okay, so does that mean that they'll be on the way today and I should get them tomorrow? Or since it's 7 o'clock now and I've been trying to get this done since 8, he didn't see me. I'll give him that one. And I've been trying to get this done since 8 and nothing's happened. Is it not going to go out until tomorrow? He said, well, unfortunately, since it is 7 o'clock, they're not going to ship out today. I said, all right. And I said, so why wasn't this able to happen at 8? He said, well, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why she would ever think to just put a note in, because, like I said, no one's ever going to see that. And I'm like, oh, whoa, well, that's great. So then I asked him, I was like, well, is there any way you can find out when the on-order items are going to be in? He said, yeah, I can find out for you. So he says, he puts me on hold, he comes back, and he was like, yeah, looks like your on-order items are going to be here on Friday. We tracked the packages for you, and they'll be here on Friday, and then we'll overnight those as well. And I was like, and I'm assuming you guys don't deliver anything, you don't do Saturday delivery. He said, unfortunately, no, we don't. So they won't be here, they won't be there until Monday. They'll ship out Friday, and they'll arrive on Monday. So they'll ship over the weekend and get to the location in my area, but I won't get them until Monday. So I won't have my jacket until Monday. And I said, look, as long as I'm going to get the rest of my order, which is the helmet and the gloves, and then her stuff aside from her gloves, I said, that's fine. I just want to get those things here, because if I didn't need them quickly, I wouldn't have paid to ship overnight. He said, well, I'm going to go ahead and take off the payment for your shipping, and we're just going to waive that for you, because, I mean, obviously, they're not going to arrive till Friday. I ordered last Friday, so I paid $20 for overnight shipping, and they're not here for another week. That's not overnight shipping. Fuck, that's 3 to 4 day ground. That's literally what it is. If it ships next business day, that's standard ground shipping. They would have been here on Friday. So I'm going to get my things on Friday, and then my on order items are going to be at their factory on Friday. They'll ship out. I'll get them on Monday. And being that I work in hospitality and I deal with assholes all the time, it doesn't matter how mad I get. I can't be mean to these people, because I know it's not their fault. Now, if I could have got that other bitch on the line that I dealt with the first time, and that other asshole that I dealt with the second time, I probably would have laid into them, because they completely, blatantly bullshitted me and just did whatever they could to get me off the phone. She didn't do shit to help me. She put some bullshit note in the fucking order that does nothing, absolutely nothing. And I got told that by another Motorcycle Superstore employee. So I would have laid into her, and I would have laid into the other guy, because he agreed and said, oh yeah, it's good to go, you're going to be fine, yada yada yada, you're going to get an email. Yeah, fuck you, dude. That's bullshit. Let's see if he waves. He wasn't looking. I'll give him that. Whatever. It's hard to wave, man. Whatever. So, anyway, I will never order from MotorcycleSuperstore.com. And it's a shame, because they got good prices, they have a pretty good reputation, but this experience has completely pushed me away from Motorcycle Superstore. If the two items that weren't in stock would have just said need to go on order, I just would have ordered those two items from Revzilla or somewhere else that had them in stock. But the fact that they didn't say anything, I ordered from Motorcycle Superstore, and I got fucked, and no one said anything about it. No one apologized. The only person that was of any help was the last guy that I spoke to, and it shouldn't take 3 phone calls to a company, especially a company like this. This is what they do. They don't have stores. It's all online. It's all online shit. This is their only form of business. How the fuck does this happen when this is what you specialize in? Like, that's like you coming to check into my hotel and me not knowing how to get you in a room. That doesn't make any sense. So, needless to say, I am beyond unsatisfied with Motorcycle Superstore, and it's really, really, really irritating, because I've ordered from them in the past and I haven't really had any issues. But my main thing that I was pissed out before this whole shipping debacle was I spent $1,400 on their site. I have a Rider Rewards program. I have a Rider Rewards profile, and the fine print that says that no Icon merchandise is eligible for Rider Rewards, it's so fucking small that I didn't even know about it, and I'm expecting to get like $40 worth of gift checks, and I was going to order my oil to change my oil with that, and I keep looking. First time I called, the lady tells me, oh yeah, you won't see that until your order shipped. Okay, it says the one order shipped, still don't see anything. I called back and she's like, oh, that's weird, I'm not really sure. And she says, well, maybe because it hasn't left the warehouse yet. That's the second call. Third time I had to call them to see where the fucking Rider Rewards were, because I'm like, I spent $1,400, I should get a decent amount of rewards for this. Third time I call, I get informed, oh yeah, Icon doesn't count. you can't get rider rewards from Icon, which, by the way, is fine, because it's come to my attention that it's the same way with Revzilla. Apparently Icon just doesn't allow third-party distributors to have their items participate in rewards programs, which, whatever, that's fine. That's not their fault. They can't do anything about it. They're not legal, or they're not allowed to by Icon, who's the people that make the things that they're selling, so that's not their fault. But the fact that their employees didn't know that, like, you pulled up my order, you saw everything I ordered was Icon. Like, I just don't understand where the miscommunication is. Like, it baffles me. It absolutely baffles me. So, like I said, I will never order another thing from Motorcycle Superstore. It sucks. It really does. Because, like I said, I've ordered things before and I've never had an issue. But from now on, I'm strictly ordering from Revzilla. Strictly ordering. I'm not dealing with this shit that I had to go through with Motorcycle Superstore again. I'm just not doing it. And if I get a similar experience from Revzilla, I'll just order from Sport Bike Track Gear. I'll figure it out. But I am baffled at the lack of professionalism and the lack of follow-through from a company with a pretty good reputation in terms of purchasing motorcycle gear and performance parts and things of that nature. And in my experience, was far from even kind of being acceptable, like not even remotely acceptable. So from now on, I'm going to be ordering from Anthony Revzilla TV and High Vis Brian, because I don't know why I didn't order from there to begin with, because I've ordered most of the things from there anyway. I guess I know that Revzilla has the points program and whatnot too. But I mean, I'd already had a profile and all that shit with Motorcycle Superstore, and I was like, you know what, I'll just order them, get the points, get the gift card, and then order my oil, whatever. Never again. Never again. So that's my experience that I've had with Motorcycle Superstore, and it will be my last. And to all you guys out there, don't expect to get any rewards points or anything like that from Icon Gear, because apparently Icon doesn't allow these third-party distributors to give rewards points for things like that. So don't be fooled, and don't be shocked whenever you don't get those points. But I just figured I'd share this story for you guys so you can kind of feed off my experience. And if this makes you not ever order from Motorcycle Superstore again, like I won't, I don't blame you. I know most of the guys that I'm friends with. I know Downey and DeFobra always orders everything from Revzilla, and Mark's 4303 orders, and I know a lot of the guys like Jake, and I know a lot of the guys like Witness and Jester and Mischief, and I mean, obviously Mischief gets most of his stuff from Sport Bike Track Gear and stuff, but I mean, I know those guys have never told me anything negative about Revzilla, so it's going to be Revzilla from here on for me. So hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my shitty experience, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.
I got these little monkey arms.
You got a little T-Rex on.
Well, no, because yeah, T-Rex. Because like, look at those big arms.